Tottenham, Chelsea, and Arsenal all keep moving forward with their January transfer window acquisitions. To win the first Premier League championship in 20 years, the Gunners are aware that they must strengthen their title-chasing team. Although Stamford Bridge has expressed interest in the Shakhtar Donetsk winger Mudryk, Mikel Arteta is aware that his team cannot compete with the Blues' financial might in the case of a bidding war and is considering a loan move for Eden Hazard. Chelsea has already added 3 players in January, all of whom are young players with eyes on the future, and they are on the verge of adding a 4th with the arrival of Joao Felix on loan from Atletico Madrid. Marcus Thuram, a World Cup semi-finalist, might also be used by Chelsea to bolster their offensive capabilities, while David Datro Fofana might be loaned out. Chelsea looks over towards Madueke. Chelsea is considering a move for Noni Madueke, a former youngster at Tottenham. The 20-year-old played for 4 years in North London but has since moved on to PSV, where he has scored 19 goals in 77 games while playing on the side. The England under-21 international is the newest name on the list of players Chelsea is looking to sign as part of a major recruitment drive to sign Europe's top young talent. Madueke would command a big sum because he has 2.5 years left on his deal with the Dutch giants. Dortmund selects a price for Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund agreed on the sought-after player's fee ahead of the summer, and Jude Bellingham will cost a prospective suitor £130 million. With teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, and Real Madrid all interested in signing the teenager, the midfield sensation is anticipated to be at the center of the largest transfer story at the end of the season. The Sun claims that Bellingham will demand £130 million, of which £100 million must be paid up front. Fernandez's pursuit by Chelsea is over. Roger Schmidt, the manager of Benfica, claims that Chelsea's efforts to acquire Enzo Fernandez have failed, putting an end to the ongoing transfer saga. To spread out the costs over several seasons, the Blues were willing to pay more than the World Cup winner's £105 million release clause to sign him. The 21-year-old fled to Argentina for New Year's Eve during the negotiations and received punishment from Benfica for skipping training amid suspicions that he wanted to transfer to Chelsea, but those ambitions now seem to be dashed. He told reporters, "The question is closed, as I mentioned last week. He's one of our players, and he's content. He is an important member of the team." Schmidt responded, "The situation is closed. I said that immediately from the beginning, when questioned about it." Newcastle makes a significant offer for a Chelsea target. Newcastle made a serious verbal approach for Youssoufa Moukoko, the wonder kid for Borussia Dortmund, so Chelsea might not be able to sign him. When his contract with Dortmund expires after the current season, the 18-year-old German international is rumored to have discussed a deal worth more than £150,000 per week to join Newcastle on a free transfer. Moukoko represented Germany at the World Cup in Qatar, and it is known that Chelsea and Barcelona are among the teams who are interested in signing him. Newcastle is in a good position to beat Chelsea to the signing of Moukoko while Dortmund is having trouble meeting his pay demands. Leandro Trossard of Brighton is still a target for Tottenham and Chelsea, and David Raya and Jordan Pickford are likely candidates to follow captain Hugo Lloris, who announced his retirement from international duty yesterday. Pedro Porro of Sporting is also still a goal. Although Besiktas has reacted angrily to false allegations, Wout Weghorst continues to be a target for Manchester United on loan. Trossard's offer is turned down for Spurs. Football Insider reports that Tottenham's initial offer for Leandro Trossard has been turned down. One of Brighton's top players is the midfielder, and Spurs has made the player a verbal offer in the hopes of luring him to North London. However, the Seagulls rejected the offer since they had no plans to sell in January. Tottenham has been informed that if they want to sign Pedro Porro this month, they must fully satisfy his release clause. Spurs are prioritizing the 23-year-old as they want to expand their alternatives at right wing-back, and early talks with the player's agency have already begun. Although Sporting has made it plain that the £36.7 million release clause must be fulfilled, The Guardian reports that there is unlikely to be any bargaining over the price. The Gunners look to Hazard. Eden Hazard, a former star for Chelsea, may join Arsenal on loan. After a massive £120 million transfer in 2019, which made him the club's second most expensive player in club history. Real Madrid is eager to sell the Belgian due to his distinctly lackluster spell in Spain. Although Hazard's form and fitness have mainly eluded him throughout his tenure in Madrid, Arsenal is unfazed and is considering a short-term transfer after disappointments over their chase of Mudryk. Arsenal regains control of the Mudryk race. According to numerous rumors, a deal to sign Mudryk by Arsenal has advanced. The fee negotiations with Shakhtar Donetsk are still ongoing, but the Ukrainian powerhouses are holding out for £80 million, rejecting the Gunners' offers of more than £50 million. Chelsea's interest in Mudryk might wane as they close in on Joao Felix. Mudryk goes to training camp with the Shakhtar team. As negotiations regarding a transfer to Arsenal or Chelsea continue, Mudryk has joined his Shakhtar Donetsk teammates for their mid-season training camp. After playing friendlies against Austria Wien, FC Koper, and Ludogorets in Poland, the Ukrainian Giants will head to Turkey. A different question is whether Mudryk will still be a member of Shakhtar when the Ukrainian Premier League begins, as local media reports that Arsenal has retaken the lead in the race to sign the 22-year-old, following earlier considerable interest from Chelsea. Manchester United is negotiating the Weghorst contract. Wout Weghorst is still being actively pursued by Manchester United in a loan agreement. The Burnley striker is currently on loan with Besiktas, who remain steadfast in their desire to conclude the deal early. United and Besiktas are currently talking about a compensation package to end the loan and clear the way for a transfer to Old Trafford. Burnley has also received an offer, but the Turkish giants are standing their ground. Thanks so much for watching. I'm truly grateful to be able to share value with you. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.